Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to teach you the second part of accounting, which is measurement. And in measurement, I have already taught you a simple example from the daily life, but today I'm going to teach you the business transactions, and also I'm going to teach you how to prepare a budget for a business. Let's come to the point and start. Business related transaction. What does it mean? Any kind of dealing which is occur or have done between one, two, or more than two firms, persons, for the purpose of business or earning money is called business transaction. In exchange of something valuable. These transactions are of two types. One is in which we use currency, mostly 99% in the world people use this one. But at the ancient time, there was no currency. At that time, they were going to use barter system. Barter system is a system in exchange of one item, other item was exchange. No money was involved in this. There was no monetary value, but just in exchange of, for example, a person who want to buy some wheat for himself, the farmer, he comes to the market and he brings his cattles like maybe sheep, goat, or cow. He asks in the market, I want to sell my cow to you. In exchange of it, you give to me flour to cook bread from it, or vegetables, or clothes, anything that he needed or she needed. That was the barter system. No money was involved. In exchange of one item, other item was given to each other, was exchanged to each other. Okay, let's start today's topic. Example number 2, business related transaction. Let's imagine you own a private business. To manage it successfully, one important step is to prepare a business budget for the upcoming financial year 2025. It's as if I have prepared this video at the year 2025, that's why I'm writing 2025. So what does this whole sentence mean? This sentence means if you have a business for the purpose to evaluate your costs, your incomes, your all things, you have to prepare budget, and this prepare budget is being prepared for on the basis of last year 2024 or 2023. But in some cases, if the business is quite newly, they prepare it on the basis of their experience. So let's start how to prepare the budget. This budget is usually created at the end of the previous year in the late 2024 based on the data from past year. As I mentioned to you, they are going to prepare on the basis of previous year. So they have a business, they had expenses, they had revenue, they had program costs, they had operation costs, they had employees costs, they had revenue from that business, they have purchased products for reselling, they have provided services. In exchange of that, they have received some money. On the base of those activities which have done in the previous 2024, 2023, they are going to make a new budget for the next year in case if they want to increase their business, they increase the capital in their business, and on the basis of that increase in the capital, they are going to prepare a new budget. Let's start how to prepare a budget. This is a sample budget which I have prepared for you, and this budget consists of the columns which are serial number, this one, serial number, description, unit, unit number of units, unit price, total price, and comments in here if you want to write something. So this widget consists of four things. Number one, personal or employees, which consists of international personnel or employees and national staff. Number two, which is called be technical cost. Technical cost means anything, any machinery, any laptop, any desktop, uh, instruments which are being used for the running of project, for the running of business, for earning profit. That's called technical cost. And the other one is the third one is which I have highlighted with C, operational costs. These are the ongoing costs in the during the business, during a project, even that's a business related or non-business related, that's NGO, non-profit organization, or anything else, or government agencies. They have to pay this operation cost too. And the last fourth one as D4 is admin cost. This is used for the office which is preparing this budget. This is their administrative costs, such as providing salaries, rental expenses, maintenance of office, some taxes payables, and so on. Depends upon the policy of the firm. So let's start how to prepare it. Here in serial number we write these numbers. A, personal. Then in A we have two sections, international personnel, national personnel. We write it A.1. Here, first number, program manager. For how long? 12 months. What's per month salary? 15,000. Annual salary? 180,000. You have never to cross this limit. If you cross this limit and pay more, then you have to answer your director, your chief of party, any person who is the owner of business or the owner of NGO. He will ask you, why did you pay more than 180,000? If less, not big issue, but do not increase even $1 also. Second, general manager. For how long? 12 months. How much per month salary? 8,500. Total 102,000. So its annual salary is this general manager, even he or she, salary is $102,000. And we then calculate here total of the international personnel. Remember, don't forget to write this. Sub means a part of this total of these international personnel. Subtotal of international staff or employees or personals, anything you want to write. Here, sub means a part of. If you do not write this sub, it means that you have written wrong in here. Sorry. So you have a mistake in here. Don't do so, and do not. Then 180,000 or 102,000 is equal to 282,000. Second, national staff or national employees. In here, that was A.1. It is A.2. Why 2? First was international employees, and second are the national employees. A.2.1, finance director. How long? 12 months. A unit means anything in here, P. 12 months. How much per month salary? 12,500. Annual salary? 150,000. Number 2, A.2.2. Here, this is as 2, we write this 2 in here. Then serial number 1, 2, 3, we write this. This should be written same, but this should be in serial number. Got it? A.2.1, A.2.2, A.3.3. Project manager. How long? 12 months. How much per year? Salary is 7,000. For month salary 7,500. Per year 90,000. We calculate them together and it makes 330,000. So here again you have to write subtotal. Sorry, not sub. Subtotal. If you do not this up, it means your budget is wrong and it will not be passed by any person who's responsible for approval of this budget. The third point is technical cost. Technical means all those instruments, all those items, all those things which are used for the running of this business, this NGO, or or any government agencies. That's called technical. So in technical cost, as it's a third part of the budget. So we write it here three. Third, technical cost. B.3.1.1 laptop computers. How many pieces? This is at 1 year annually. This is unit. Unit means pieces, months, and so on. During 1 year, how many pieces of laptop computer we can purchase? 20. How much the allocated budget for it? $800. It's not necessary to should be 800. Some computers may be 800, some may be 750, some may be 850, some may be 900, some may be 600. But remember, do not cross this limit. If you cross this limit, then you have to give them a justification and write a justification later. Why did you cross this limit? The prices were high. That's why more than 20 computers were required. And that's why we purchased 20 computers, but the price was more than 800. For example, 850, 1,000, 1,100, something like this. That's why we crossed this limit. But you have to write justification. Before purchasing this, you have to write a justification letter to the director, to chief of property, anybody who's responsible for approval of these things. Then you can cross this limit after approval. If you do not have no approval, and you cross this limit from 16,000, even $1, then you have to answer why. The reason of crossing this limit is what? B3.1.2, that's desktop computers pieces. How many pieces? 40 pieces. How much each price is? $500. Total 20,000. Again, do not cross this limit. If it's less, no issue. But if you cross even $1, then you have to give a justification for this purpose. And the B2. B2.3.1, I forgot it here. B2.3 is equal to office supply per piece. What does it mean per piece? It means the price of each piece is 1,500. Sorry, no. During 1 year, we can purchase 1,500 office supply things, which consists of the desk, printers, equipments for the business, machinery, and so on. 1,500, but the price should not increase $10. So the total price for this is annually 15,000. Do not cross this limit. B 2.4, that's miscellaneous here. Sorry, I have mistake. 2 dot I have given for this. I say sorry. As I'm working hard till late hour on it, sometimes I make such a mistakes, and for this I say apologize. B 2.4, miscellaneous means something which we needed accidentally or at once we need that. Those things are called miscellaneous things. For that, 100 pieces, how much pay we can pay for each piece? $12. So this is, then we write in here again, this is necessary to write subtotal of technical costs, that's $52,200. Do not cross this limit. If you cross this limit or this, you have to write a justification letter to the director. He has to approve that. Then after that, you can purchase it. C, operational costs. C, 3 C.3.1. Case workers. How many case workers we have? Any person? 1, 2, 3, 4. For how long? 12 months. How much salary per month? 3,000. How much total salary? 36,000. Again, don't cross this limit. Don't cross these limits. Drivers, month. How many drivers? For 12 months, 1, 2, 3. How much salary? 2,500. Total annual salary, 30,000. Here I have taken one case worker, one case driver. You can write how many any driver you have: 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 case worker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 9, 10, 15. Any number of workers you have, any number of drivers you have to write it here. C 3.3. Program supplies. Program supply means you have a project in the site, and in project site you need some things to run the project site. Therefore, you write some those program supplies per. What does it mean? 10,000 pieces of program supply we can approve. How much do you want for that? $10. How much the total? 100,000. I have written in here simple 10. You can write the exact number or the exact amount or price, maybe $15, $20, $100, $1,000. You go according to the cost of that and prepare your budget. It does not mean to write these amounts. It doesn't mean to write these amounts. According to your need and need of the project. So number 4, at this stage, subtotal of operational costs. Up to this stage, this belongs to the project activities, to the project running, to the project costs. But this is for the main office activities of a project. I mean that you have a main office, and from that office you win projects from the government agencies, from UN, from USAID, from any form of organization you win. Up to this C point operational cost, they are related to those projects, but this admin cost does not relate to this. This is just for the running of your office. For example, director of salary, how long? 12 months. How much? 12,500 annually, 150,000. So do not cross these limits. If you are going to cross these limits, then have to write a justification letter. Program general manager, how long? 12 months. How much? $9,166.66. How much per year? 110,000. The same way the others. The rental expenses, the utility expenses, we have already written that there. But repair costs and so on can come in the admin costs. Okay, rental expenses, how long? 12 months. How much per month? 3,000. Total 36,000. So do not cross these limits. Remember, do not cross these limits. If you, in your purchase, you cross these limits, then you have to give justification to your director, to your finance manager, or anybody who is responsible for that. So the total subtotal of admin costs comes $296,000. Now a question arises in here. This is, oh my God. This is grand total of this budget. How did it come? Why is this 1,129,000 the grand total? The reason is that we calculated this. We have write a formula for the sum is equal to this plus this plus this. There is a row number in the row number, this plus this plus this, bracket close, is equal to 1,129,800. This was for today's video, how to prepare a budget. I hope you understand it. In case if you do not understand, send me an email or my email address, jalaluddin13@gmail.com, or write in comments. I will answer your questions. And thank you very much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, share my video with your friends, with your relatives, with your colleagues, with your class fellows, and subscribe, because I need more subscribers and more views. I am new in this channel. For the purpose to achieve and have success to my channel, I need your support and your the views, likes, and subscribes. Okay, let me tell you what am I going to teach you in the next video. Third part of the business transaction, recording business transaction. This is referred to the journal entry. In this, I will teach you what's double entry system, what's single entry system, and how do we enter the journal entries. That was for today. Thank you very much. Have a good day for those who are watching in the daytime, and have a good night for those who are watching in the nighttime. Allah Hafiz.